Hello, my name is Chris Burgess from therealchrisburgess.com, healer and speaker.
The thing with energy therapy, when we're children we're told not to do this and stand there and be. Now if you see a little child walking along the road and it's doing this and doing this and skipping, the reason being is the energy in the child, they realise it's a bit trapped. So they're releasing the energy and they draw more in every time they breathe. With adults, they tend to bottle emotions up, and it then has an adverse effect on the individual. So as an example, with martial arts people, for example, they'll have like a frozen shoulder, and that's through overuse, and then you can clear the energy because it's trapped. I mean, Chris had a little problem for quite a few years, didn't he? So what I'm going to do this evening is show you several, this is if you wish to use these, because obviously you can use them or not use them, which will be useful for you. Has anybody in the audience ever had somebody recently who said something to them where it's really upset them? Anybody? Yes? Right. I'm glad it was you at the back. You know. So whereabouts in your body did it affect you? Where did you feel it? In your stomach, right. Now, when you think of this person now, can you give me a scale? This is called a SUD scale. It's a subjective unit of distress, in other words, pain. 0 means you haven't got any, and 10 means it's like really screaming. What level is it? You don't have to tell me who the person is, and you don't have to tell me what it is, because obviously it's your mind that's causing this problem. Even though it's the other person that started it off. What level is it now, when you think about it?
When I think about it now?
Yes. Now. Because now is the thing where we can shift it completely, you see. I'll show you the method.
5.
It's about 5. So can you just stand up for a second? You don't have to film it, it's okay. Right. Now, you can imagine that person in front of you now, right? And it's in your mind, you can remember it, yeah? And it's a 5. Sure it's a 5? Now think of the person now and say, thank you for sharing that with me.
Thank you for sharing that.
I return it to you.
I return it to you.
With love.
With love.
Which is hard to do. Right. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Thank you for sharing that with me.
I return it to you.
I return it to you.
With love. And one more time.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I return it to you with love.
What's the level like now?
It's reduced.
To what?
3.
3. Right. Now, say it one more time. Sorry about this. You're the guinea pig tonight.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I return it to you with love.
Right. Now, I'll just stop you there and explain the reason for this, you see. What happens when somebody says anything to you? It's just their opinion. So what you're doing psychologically and energy-wise, you're saying, well, thanks for sharing that with me. It's a load of tripe. Right, oh no, sorry, I do not agree with this. Right, and then you say, then you say, I return it to you. In other words, I'm not accepting it, and you can have it back because that's using your energy with love, and the actual energy of love flattens everything down. You find that the person will actually start to come round and be a more gentle person. Anyway, if you persistently do that. You don't have to say it out loud when you're in front of them. That's not going to work now. Did I move? Oh, never mind. It'll probably still work.
The energy.
It's the energy. Yeah, I shouldn't have moved my hand like that. I do that all I can. Break things. So, if you say it now again.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I return it to you with love.
And again.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I return it to you with love.
And again.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I return it to you with love.
What's the level like now? Gone? Yeah, okay, thank you very much for that. You just sit down. What it is, you see, is that in Chinese medicine has been going on for, crikey, thousands of years, not just 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, but before that, shamanic times. And in Chinese medicine, you've got 3 centers. You've got this one, the upper dantian. Dantian just means center, which is your head and everything's buzzing around. You've got your central dantian or middle dantian, which is your emotional centre, your heart. And this is where women especially get upset. And you've got your lower dancing, which is 3 inches below your belly button, or your navel if you want to be posh. So this area here is your superconscious mind, this is your thinking mind, and this is your emotional mind. If you can get things down to your superconscious mind, unconscious mind, it can sort everything out. Now, what I was going to do later on was put a little record on and give you all a technique that you can take away with you, and if you do it every day for 10 minutes a day, doesn't matter what your stress level's like, it'll just come down and down and down and down, and after 30 days you'll be so chilled out and laid back you'll wonder really what happened, because you think excuse me, things won't worry you at all after that. Thank you for watching this brief video. If you need to contact me for healing of any description or other information on ailments, please contact me on therealchrisburgess.com.